Hey everyone, how you doing? So just thought I'd do a quick life update. So starting off, good news is since the beginning of November, fingers crossed, knock wood, doesn't happen again, I have had no more seizures, so that's good. No more visits to hospital, which is even better. Yeah, so on that part, everything's good. I've lost a little bit of weight, which is also really good. Only thing now is my eye. So if I close this eye and I try looking through my left eye, it's very blurry. I have little floaties, how do you explain it? You know, when you look into a bright light and all of a sudden you have this little black spot sort of thing, they're called floaties in your eye. I have a lot of them in this eye. I've got like, let's see, a couple little ones in this one, but a lot in this one. So I went to the optometrist last week and saw him. He sent me, did an emergency, like, well, not emergency, but a, basically an urgent referral back to my specialist that I was seeing before I had the seizures, because I had to stop having the laser treatment on my eye back then because of the seizures, because I had to figure out what was going on, what was causing it and all that. I still don't know 100% what was causing it. But, you know, also being a diabetic, it doesn't help either. Not getting a lot of sleep doesn't help. So, yeah, I've been trying my best the last few months to try and get things sorted and have a better lifestyle, healthier lifestyle and that. It's a struggle. I have fallen off the wagon a few times, but I'm getting there. One thing I have managed to do though in the last couple of months, I've not had a lot of soft drink or juice. We still have a heap, like a lot of the stuff in the cupboard and that, and the fridge, but I don't have a lot. I could go through a whole 1.25 litre bottle of soft drink in less than half a day, while I was still drinking water, but yeah, it's still too much soft drink. I'm now at the point where I will have a little bit of soft drink or juice if we've got it, just to take my medication. And that's not a lot that I have. It's just shove my medication in my mouth, have a quick drink and swallow, and the drink goes back in the fridge. It takes me a long time to go through it now. Like, even beforehand, I couldn't always finish one of the mini cans. And now I know I can't finish half of one of them in one sitting. So if I get some out, I'll just, yeah, put it a little bit into a cup. I'll have that with some ice. I'll have that. And yeah, that's how much I have. I don't have a lot. I do still every now and then have a smoothie, whether I make it at home or I get it from Boost Juice. It depends on the day, what I'm doing. Sorry, there's people that have just pulled up outside. They're not coming here, so that's all right. But yeah, I've just been good. I still, when I do have my smoothie, I still do have if I get it at Boost, I have the larger size. But then that keeps me full for a long time. So same as if I make one here, I'll make a larger size. Sometimes I make a really big one, and I put some of it in a glass or cup, have that, but there's still leftovers. So I'll just put that in a drink bottle and I'll put it in the fridge for the next day or the day after. I don't like to leave it in without drinking it for too long. It's usually, the most it'll be in there is 48 hours. So yeah, I'll do that, and they keep me fuller for longer. I mean, it does help that I am on Ozempic, so that's one of the big things, but I still have my sweet and savoury tooth. So now I really got to start cutting them down. And that, but yeah, because I'm not going to starve myself. I did for a while. I was doing fasting and that, but it didn't really help me. My hair's all, it's not even properly, it's because I didn't brush it. Yeah, so that really wasn't any good for me. Still have the sleep struggles. When I see my doctor next, I'm going to talk to her about that. I have changed when the times that I take my medication. I'm usually up early in the morning, usually around about, but anywhere between 5 and 9, I'll wake up. All right. Even though I know I've probably just hadn't had much sleep at all. If I know I don't have much to do that day, then after I have my breakfast and my meds, I go back to bed and I sleep a little bit. Sometimes I'm out here on the couch on the recliner and I sleep. I actually want to sleep better there. So I think sometime in the future we're going to start saving for one of those recliner beds. Yes, so that's in the future. Eventually, we'll start saving for that, but we've just got to get this year over and done with first. It's getting close. As I'm filming this, it's just over 200 days, and there's 204 days until the wedding. So yeah, and with that, going into that, we are so far ahead. Tired as usual. We're so far ahead in our planning that we don't really have to worry about anything. And this is what I wanted, because I do suffer from stress and anxiety and also depression. And I don't want to be like that, because I know if I end up like that, I'll end up being one of those bridezillas I don't want to be. And yeah, so we're that organised. So last weekend, actually, as I'm filming, so as I'm filming in this, it's Saturday the 27th of January. So last Saturday, my friend Naomi and we drove to Ballarat to my cousins. Mainly I had to give them their Christmas presents / birthday presents, because I hadn't even sent them last year. And that, but also my cousin, because she's my maid of honour, we need to take her dress up. Now, my cousin's not the tallest person in the world, so it had to be taken up a little bit. It was a nice dress. We actually bought her dress the same day that I ordered and put the deposit down on my wedding dress. So yeah, that just needed to be, the hem needed to be taken up a little bit. So yeah, we did that. We had fun times, so that was good. What else? I haven't really had much work. I think I've only had one shift so far this year. And as I said, look, we're at the end of the month. Like, it's the 25th of January, and I've only had one 3.5-hour shift. So yeah. But I knew that was coming because school holidays. I think it's on this coming Tuesday. I think most schools go back to school. I'll probably start getting more shifts, hopefully. And because I'm casual and I have limitations, there's only a certain amount that I can do. I don't want to have to look for another job because I do love where I work and the people I work with. So I might have to just maybe just do some kind of side hustle thing. It's been since I finished all those Christmas cards, I've made one card, and that's an engagement card which I haven't even posted yet. I've got to post that. And yeah, I've just been going through cards I already have for other things. So yeah, I've got to, like, I have like 4 today. It's like 3 birthdays, so, and I haven't even sent cards to them. But I sent them messages on Facebook, so yeah, I did that. I'm going to try and figure out and organise a time to catch up with one of my other besties, Tanya. I'm also, next week, I'm going to visit my family. By the time you see this, I'll be already back home. My nephew turns 18. And yeah, so I want to go see him. I mean, it's been quite a few years since I've actually seen him on his birthday, and I was like, well, it's a special one. It's his 18th. He becomes officially legal. He can drink. He can drive on his own. He gets to vote. Yeah, so yeah, it'll be good to see him though, and my sisters. And then yeah, just finish organising wedding stuff. I've had 3 RSVPs already. 2 lots of them are yes, 1 I was unfortunate that they can't make it, but that's all right, I understand. But yeah, I'm not sure. There's a one that's looking at it's probably a 90% no, because he's not well, but that's okay. His health comes first, so that's all right. And there's possibly another 7 no's. So yeah, it will probably be a smaller wedding than we had originally planned, which is all right because it'll be cheaper. But still, I would have liked to have them there, but that's all right. That's fine. Yeah, and there could be 2 other no's because they're moving from Melbourne to Perth. So I'm not sure whether they'll be able to make it. So we'll see. We'll see. But they'll let me know. They've actually just come back from Perth. So yeah, and it's like a mission sort of thing. They're Jehovah's Witnesses, and they did a 2-month thing in Perth, and yeah, just like I think it's the Mormons that do missions for 1 or 2 years or something. Yeah, they do something similar like that. So yeah, they'll be moving to Perth for a year or however long they're needed there. if they're transferred to somewhere else. So yeah, it's good for them. I'm happy for them because it's something they'd wanted to do for a long time. So, but we'll just wait and see. We've still got some time, even though I know it's going to go very quickly. But we are as organised as we can be at this point. I do want to do like have a hair appointment. I'm going to talk to Matthew's sister and see if we can get in contact with her husband's cousin, because she's a hairdresser. And I might just do a quick thing there, because I was going to wait till a couple of weeks before the wedding, get my hair trimmed and coloured and that, but we'll see. I might do something a little earlier and then just do another little trim and colour a couple of weeks before the wedding. I got the money there, the money's saved, so that's fine. Yeah, that's it. So we've changed some things also with our budgeting as well. At the moment, I know we should have kept it there, but our main focus at the moment is the wedding. Matthew earns enough to support us that when the bills come round, he's got the money there to pay them. Because we only have 2 bills that are monthly. No, 3 bills that are monthly. The rest are quarterly. So, well, it has his phone. So, not counting his phone. So there's the Wi-Fi. So Foxtel. And that's it. They're the only monthly bills we have. Everything else is quarterly, so every 3 months. So we have enough to pay them. So the money that was, which wasn't a lot because we had actually used it to pay bills, so Matthew would have the money in the bank. But we took what money was left in there, in the bills binder, and we've put it all towards the wedding. We will still be putting some money in the bills binder each week, but it won't be as much. Like, we're just going to put 5 in each binder each week until after the wedding and our honeymoon. After that, and then we will start putting the bigger amounts back in. And yeah, so that's what we're planning on doing. We don't want to have to go into any debt for the wedding, but if we have to use a credit card, we'll use that. We just don't want to have to get a loan from the bank, because we also want to start paying off Matthew's personal loan, which is the car loan. And yeah, and saving for a big holiday, because we haven't been on a big one. When was our last big one? I can't even remember. I mean, we did go for a short trip for like a week away last year. We're having a few weeks off, got the wedding and our little honeymoon. That Matthew actually has plenty of annual leave, so he's going to take 4 weeks off. And that I will put in my availability and that at work, that what I can't work. Yes, so I'm trying to think. Yeah, so we're having our availability start like 3 days before. Well, we both work if I get the shifts, but he will up to 3 days before the wedding. That's how organised we are. We will be up there at our venue, our location, 2 days before the wedding, so we'll get things sorted there, like with the venue and the ceremony stuff and that. That's what it is. I'm trying to think of it. So that will easily get done. But we do, well, starting March is when we will really be weekly contact with our celebrant, who's also our DJ and our MC. So it's all in one. We actually have the money. We are fully budgeted. We have completed that. That's all, that money's there, so we can pay him whenever he needs the money. So we're set with him. We got the money for him. We've paid our deposit for our cakes because we're not having just one big cake. We're having like I can't remember whether I wrote 6-inch or an 8-inch cake. And then we're just like for Matthew and I, and the rest will be cupcakes. So yeah, that's all that. I do want to buy some little cupcake container things, little like boxes to put them in if people don't want to eat it. Then I can put it in there and they can take it with them. It was just like there's that tradition that you have a piece of wedding cake wrapped up, put it under your pillow, and you'll dream of your future husband. But no, so we'll have them there. So, and we'll put a little sign up. If you don't want to eat your cake now, put it in one of these boxes and take it with you. There will be plenty left over because of how many we've ordered. But yeah, can keep hearing the neighbour's cat. I'm pretty sure it's him. His name's Milo. Oh geez, I thought there was something out there, but it was just the wind blowing a rubbish bag. Yeah. But we see him. Say hello to him when we see him and that. But he is very vocal. I can still hear him. Milo, puss, 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 puss. Meow. Meow. I can hear him. Oh, he's still going. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's about it. That's the update. Huh? He's still going. Anyway, I'm going to go. That's my update. That's all I can think of at the moment. I'll let you know. I'll do another update maybe. So, alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give you a thumbs up, subscribe somewhere down below, press the bell notification, comment, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye.